a state.
What's up, guys? It's Mini Host here once again, and I am back for another 5 questions. And today I am here with the amazing, the wonderful, the extravagant Devon Dudley.
That's a lot of big words. I don't know if I could have done that.
All right, first question. I see you're from New York. What is one of your favorite things to do there when you were a kid?
Well, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I like to make sure people know that instead of just saying New York, because there's 5 boroughs, and as far as I'm concerned, Brooklyn is number 1. Okay. That's it. Brooklyn, born and raised. Brooklyn, die. I think what I like is there's a place in Manhattan, and it's called Gray Papayas, and they have hot dogs that blows away Nathan's hot dogs. And I used to live in Coney Island as well, which is a part of Brooklyn. But I remember, going to Nathan's and as a little kid, getting 6 and 7 hot dogs and eating them all at one time. But then I heard about Gray's Papaya, and I think Gray's Papaya blows it away. And again, that's in Manhattan, so that was one of my greatest things. Getting on the train, going to Manhattan, and going to Gray's Papaya and having yourself a ball.
Okay, that's cool. Number 2, what is one of your favorite memories wrestling with Bubba Ray?
I'm going to have to say probably the TLC matches, because it's the most memorable matches that after 30 years people still talk about. And I guess, it was so popular that WWE couldn't deny it, and they actually made a pay-per-view called TLC. So people are actually doing exactly what we did during those matches. They got like stipulated table matches. They have a ladder match. Tables. They had everything going on in the TLC pay-per-view. So I'm happy that we were able to sit there and to make it so big that they actually had to make a pay-per-view out of it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Number 3, what is one of your favorite things to do with your kids?
Beat them up? Put them through tables? No. Well, I've got 6 kids. I got 4 boys, ages, and the boys, I got a set of twins. So they're 28 and they're wrestling here tonight. Then I have a 21-year-old. Then I have ones around your age. She's 14. Then I have my 2 daughters. They're 4 and 3. Aww. And they drive me crazy. Yes, God. And so I think getting ice cream with my daughters is great, or playing fun time with them when they want to feed me. They'll get their little play kitchen and their Rubbermaid fruits and all of that, and Daddy, eat it. And I'm like, okay, no, Daddy, eat it. I'm like, I'm not eating this. This is plastic. But having good times with them like that, that's cool.
Yeah, that's probably really fun. Me and my dad do that sometimes. Yeah.
Well, not now.
Well, not now. Not now. I mean, I'm saying like in the past. And Ari still does it with you too.
Ari still does it with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have eaten some plastic toys though, not on purpose, by accident.
Number 4, if there was one wrestler that you haven't wrestled yet and you could go back and wrestle them, would you?
Yes. Even though I had back surgery and I swore that I would never be back in the ring wrestling full time again, it would be The Undertaker. Bubba and I have had many matches with different people along the way. We've had many matches in WWE, and we did have a match with Undertaker many times. It was the Dudleys versus the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and Undertaker, many times, but I've never had that singles match with him. And he's one of the people that I really wanted to have a match with. And I remember before I retired and before he retired, I used to always tell him, Taker, we got one more match. He would say to me, Devon, you better get it in now because I don't know how much time I got left. And next thing you know, both of us wound up retiring and it never happened.
That would be a great match. Would be a great match. The 5th and final question, is there any other hobbies you have besides wrestling?
Yes, I play the drums.
Oh, that's cool.
I play the drums and I play a lot of rock. I was heavily into heavy metal when I was a teenager. I was about your age. I was a huge fan of Iron Maiden. And I learned how to play the song Revelations on guitar. A friend of mine taught me. And then I just got into the drums really good. I played in the church, so I really played. Now, Bubba had a drum set, and when he was moving from Florida to Connecticut, he was going to sell a drum set. I said, why sell it to anybody else? Just sell it to me. So I bought his drum set, and I've been playing it ever since.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on 5 Questions. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I love it.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified each time I post a video. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!
Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to tune in next week for another great episode on all available podcast platforms and hosted on Podbean. Also, check us out on YouTube at Straight Talk Wrestling, on Instagram at Straight Talk Wrestling, on Facebook at Straight Talk Wrestling, and on Twitter at _Straight Talk. And if you feel the need to buy some sweet merch, check us out on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Leaving the scene with no trace, not in my league. You out of place. I'm not at the top, I'm outer space. Can't eat with us, we're out of place. I'm doing fine.